Welcome film enthusiasts. On this occasion, we will delve into the mysterious and tense story of the unforgettable classic film, Oldboy, released in 2003. The film opens amidst a tense and gripping scene. A man named Dae-Su, portrayed by actor Choi Min-sik, is caught in a dramatic and perilous moment. This opening sets a tone of suspense and intrigue, immediately drawing viewers into the unfolding narrative. In a small Korean town, businessman Dae-Su is reveling in his daughter's 4th birthday. Amidst the celebration, he is taken into custody for causing a public disturbance due to his inebriation. At the police station, Dae-Su draws attention by displaying the angel wings he purchased for his daughter, maintaining his boisterous demeanor throughout the ordeal. After being freed from jail by his close friend Joo-hwan, Dae-Su engages in a heartfelt conversation with his daughter, Yoon-hee, and wife, Kim Byeong-ok, through a public telephone, with Joo-hwan on the other end. Amidst this tender family exchange, Dae-Su is abruptly abducted by mysterious figures, leaving his fate uncertain. Dae-Su finds himself trapped in a shabby room, reminiscent of a dilapidated hotel, where he remains for 2 months. The identity of his captors and their motives remain a mystery to him. His days in this grim confinement are characterized by meals delivered through a small hatch in the door, and periodic gassing into unconsciousness, either to prevent his suicide attempts or to allow his captors access for room maintenance, like haircuts. His sole connection to the outside world is through a television. While confined, Dae-Su is struck by harrowing news from the television. His wife has been brutally murdered. His daughter has been sent to foster care, and he is being framed as the prime suspect in the crime. His captors seem to have orchestrated the frame-up meticulously, possibly planting his blood and other personal items at the crime scene. This shocking discovery, compounded by his relentless imprisonment, drives Dae-Su to the edge of madness, as he begins to suffer from intense and violent hallucinations. In a desperate attempt to make sense of his prolonged captivity, Dae-Su meticulously documents his life story in several notebooks. He painstakingly lists everyone he might have wronged or offended in the past, hoping to uncover a motive behind his imprisonment. Despite his thorough introspection, he fails to pinpoint anyone harboring enough hatred to subject him to this ordeal. From the 5th year of his confinement, Dae-Su marks each passing year with a tattooed line on his arm. He also embarks on a rigorous regime of shadowboxing and repeatedly punching the walls of his cell, a grueling practice that results in thick calluses forming on his knuckles. Dae-Su's monotonous existence shifts when he discovers an extra metal chopstick in his fried dumpling delivery. Secretively, he retains it and begins chiseling a hole in the wall. For the next 10 years, he maintains his physical fitness, stays informed through television, and steadily dislodges enough bricks to glimpse the outside world. He calculates that just 1 more month of digging will be enough to expand the hole sufficiently to make his escape. After another night of being forcibly sedated with gas, Dae-Su encounters a hypnotic woman, leaving him disoriented. He awakens to a disconcerting reality. He's been inexplicably released on a rooftop, exactly where he vanished 15 years earlier. Clad in a new suit and clutching his prison diaries, he is momentarily blinded by the afternoon sun. He then notices a man with a small dot nearby, marking the first human interaction he's had in 15 years. Overwhelmed and socially rusty, Dae-Su finds it challenging to engage in even basic conversation. The man, teetering on the edge of the rooftop, confesses his intention to commit suicide, questioning his worthiness to live. Urging the man to delay his drastic decision, Dae-Su requests to share his own traumatic story. The man's puzzled response, "What?" brings the scene to a gripping climax, linking back to the movie's opening. After recounting his harrowing tale, Dae-Su departs the building, encountering a distraught man begging for someone to hear his story. Exiting the building, Dae-Su witnesses the man who had just spoken to him, along with his pet, fall tragically to their deaths, landing on a car just behind him. Pausing briefly, Dae-Su then breaks into a wide smile, reflecting on Ella Wheeler Wilcox's poignant words from Solitude, "Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone." Newly freed, Dae-Su wanders the city, tormented by false accusations of his wife's murder. His aimless journey leads to an unexpected confrontation with a group of street thugs. This encounter becomes a test of his resilience and the skills he developed during his lengthy solitude. Impressively, the 15 years of self-discipline pay off, as Dae-su effectively defends himself using solely his fists, showcasing a significant physical transformation and formidable combat abilities. In his bewildered state, Dae-su stumbles upon a street and stops to gaze at an aquarium. Unexpectedly, a homeless man hands him a wallet filled with cash and a cell phone. Shortly thereafter, Dae-su meets Mi-do, a young sushi bar worker he recognizes from a cooking show he saw in captivity. Their brief interaction is cut short when the cell phone rings. The caller, Dae-su's mysterious captor, cryptically describes the imprisonment as an experiment and challenges Dae-su to uncover his identity. In his encounter with Mi-do, Dae-su, overwhelmed by a whirlwind of emotions and memories from his captivity, bizarrely requests something alive to eat. He then startlingly devours a lead squid in one swift action, an act that deeply horrifies Mi-do. The intensity of this experience, coupled with the relentless turmoil since his release, results in Dae-su collapsing from a severe fever. Mi-do, touched by his plight and intrigued by his enigmatic history, chooses to shelter and care for this distressed stranger. In her apartment, Dae-su, grappling with the psychological aftermath of his long imprisonment, briefly succumbs to his pent-up emotions and tries to assault Mi-do. She fends him off effectively and empathizes with his desperate state. Amidst this emotionally charged moment, Mi-do communicates her willingness to become intimate with Dae-su, but emphasizes it must be on her terms, promising to indicate when she is ready to take that step. In the ensuing days, Mi-do delves into Dae-su's past, uncovering that his daughter was adopted by a Swedish couple. Dae-su, processing this revelation, refrains from reaching out to her. The narrative twists when Dae-su discovers that Mi-do has been unknowingly communicating online with his captor. This startling revelation strains their relationship, eroding Dae-su's trust in Mi-do and compelling him to make the tough choice to depart, further complicating his already tumultuous journey. Post-release, Dae-su embarks on a meticulous search for his prison's location, guided by the distinct taste of dumplings and a receipt fragment bearing the name Blue Dragon. He methodically visits several Chinese restaurants with this moniker. His pursuit culminates at Magic Blue Dragon, where he covertly tails the delivery boy, ultimately leading him to the very building where he endured his long and mysterious captivity. After his escape, Dae-su is suddenly attacked by the prison guards. Despite the overwhelming odds, he fiercely fights back using only a claw hammer and his bare hands. In the midst of the chaos, he sustains a stabbing injury. A mysterious individual assists Dae-su into a taxi, cares for his wounds, and directs the driver to Mi-do's location. As they drive away, this enigmatic savior discloses his identity as Dae-su's former captor. Weakened and wounded, Dae-su finds himself unable to retaliate or engage with him. Upon his return, Dae-su is looked after by Mi-do in the comfort of his home, seeking answers. He goes to see his friend Ju-hwan at the internet cafe and plays a tape recording for him. Ju-hwan is unable to place the voice, but makes a connection with Evergreen, an online acquaintance of Mi-do. They reach out to Evergreen, who greets Dae-su with a mocking congratulations on the dismissal of his wife's murder case, further taunting him with cryptic remarks. Dae-su, harboring doubts about Mi-do's connections with Evergreen, aggressively presses her for further details. Amidst this charged atmosphere, Ju-hwan contacts them with a critical discovery. He has successfully tracked the user ID of Evergreen and uncovered the owner's identity. The registered owner is Su-deo, and the address linked to this name is an apartment directly opposite Mi-do's location, a fact that Dae-su immediately recognizes. In a suspenseful twist, Dae-su finds his captor Woo-jin, flanked by his formidable bodyguard Mr. Han. As Dae-su lunges to confront Woo-jin, Mr. Han deftly subdues him. Woo-jin then unveils a chilling revelation. Killing him means losing the key to Dae-su's mysterious imprisonment. He further discloses possessing a remote-controlled pacemaker, rendering any physical coercion ineffective. Intriguingly, Woo-jin proposes a high-stakes game. Dae-su must unravel the reason for his captivity within 5 days or face Mi-do's imminent death on July 5th. Should Dae-su succeed, Woo-jin pledges to take his own life. As Dae-su departs from the tense encounter, Woo-jin casually remarks about Dae-su's front door being left open. This comment serves as a sinister indication of Woo Jin's relentless surveillance and dominance over Dae-su's existence. This eerie observation emphasizes the ongoing psychological manipulation and establishes a fraught environment for the daunting challenge that lies ahead. Dae-su returns home to a distressing situation. Mr. Park and his associates have captured Mi-do, treating her harshly. Surprised and unprepared, Dae-su is quickly subdued by them. The situation worsens as Mr. Park decides to subject Dae-su to a harsh form of punishment, threatening a painful procedure. In a climactic turn of events, Mr. Han makes a sudden appearance. Stepping into the fray just as tensions hit a breaking point, he proposes a deal to Mr. Park, presenting a suitcase brimming with cash as a bribe to spare Dae-su and Mi-do. Tempted by the lucrative offer, Mr. Park agrees to withdraw. Yet, Dae-su, driven by deep-seated anger and thirst for vengeance, fiercely vows to mutilate Mr. Park's hand, showcasing his relentless pursuit of justice and retribution. As Dae-su and Mi-do depart from their apartment, their journey becomes a path to a deeper connection. They choose to explore their relationship more intimately. Yet, in the aftermath of their moment of closeness, an unexpected turn occurs. They are rendered unconscious by a mysterious gas. Awakening to a chilling scene, they are confronted with a gruesome package, the severed hand of Mr. Park. This macabre token forces Dae-su to a grim realization. Their private conversations are under surveillance, leading him to suspect that he might be bugged. Further investigation leads them to discover that Evergreen is linked to Dae-su's old high school. At the school, Dae-su uncovers a shocking truth. His captor, Woo Jin, was a former classmate. This revelation is compounded by the sad history of Woo Jin's sister, who had faced personal troubles and tragically passed away. Sisters past, unable to hear Dae-su's side of the conversation. Woo Jin, deeply troubled by the discussion about his sister, confronts Joo-hwan at his internet cafe. In a highly charged moment, Woo Jin, overcome with emotion, has a violent encounter with Joo-hwan, tragically ending his life. Dae-su, listening over the phone, is further distressed by this harrowing turn of events. Dae-su, driven by a suspicion that his lengthy confinement is tied to a past event, tracks down Mr. Park. Park, now more inclined to assist due to a personal loss inflicted by Woo Jin, consents to safeguard Mi-do by placing her in the same cell where Dae-su was once held, ensuring her protection from Woo Jin. Additionally, Park discloses to Dae-su that during his time in captivity, he was subjected to regular drugging and hypnotization. Dae-su, eager to understand the past, connects with a former classmate to talk about Woo Jin and his sister. Through this conversation, he uncovers past rumors concerning Woo Jin's sister, initially spread by their classmate Joo-hwan. Dae-su then remembers a specific incident from their school days, involving Woo Jin and his sister Suah, misinterpreting what he saw and unaware of their sibling relationship. Dae-su had shared this observation with a friend, unintentionally igniting the rumors. In the gripping narrative, Dae-su grasps the profound meaning behind a grain of sand and a rock both sink in water with the same speed. Seemingly minor comments and direct accusations can wield similar, devastating impacts. This revelation underscores the tragic storyline, where Dae-su's unintentional, casual remarks inadvertently lead to Sua's tragic demise, compelling Woo Jin to blame him for the harrowing outcome of events. Upon confronting Woo Jin at his residence, Dae-su presents the theory of manipulated memories through hypnosis in a striking turn. Woo Jin counters this, asserting that Dae-su's own memory lapse is the real issue. He then unveils a past episode where a minor, offhand comment by Dae-su about Woo Jin's sister, Suah, spiraled into a harmful rumor about her pregnancy, illustrating the profound impact of seemingly trivial words and their unintended, far-reaching consequences. In a tense exchange, Woo Jin discloses that Sua's tragic demise was spurred by a damaging rumor, leading to her taking her own life over the dread of public humiliation. This rumor implied she was pregnant, a fact never verified. Dae-su proposes a shocking theory. Woo Jin, haunted by the possibility that he fathered the child, might have orchestrated his sister's death, using Dae-su as a means to alleviate his own remorse. In a shocking turn of events, Woo Jin presents Dae-su with a photo album. The first image is a serene family portrait featuring Woo Jin, his wife, and their daughter. However, as Dae-su browses through the album, He is struck with horror. He realizes that Woo-jin's daughter, the girl in the photos, is none other than Mi-do, the very woman with whom Dae-su has developed a deep connection. This revelation adds a disturbing layer to their relationship. In a tense and dramatic showdown, Dae-su, consumed by fury, confronts Mr. Han, an associate of Woo-jin. The encounter escalates into a fierce battle. Mr. Han, though mortally injured, initially overpowers Dae-su. However, the conflict reaches a shocking climax when Woo-jin steps in and abruptly ends the fight by fatally shooting Mr. Han, bringing a sudden and violent resolution to the intense struggle. In a suspenseful climax, Dae-su discovers Mr. Park's unwavering allegiance to Woo-jin, who masterfully manipulates the prison's operations. Woo-jin, driven by vengeance, compels Dae-su into extreme behavior, including imitating a dog and self-inflicted harm, to protect deep secrets. In this charged scene, Woo-jin initially appears tearful, but his expression shifts to a sardonic grin, reveling in Dae-su's distress. Satiated in his revenge quest, Woo-jin ponders a mutual suicide but instead hands Dae-su a remote. This device, believed to control Woo-jin's heart, instead plays a recording, intensifying Dae-su's trauma with echoes of his harrowing past. As Woo-jin walks away, Dae-su remains consumed by psychological torment. As Woo-jin departs, we are transported deep into the recesses of his conscience. Haunted by the tragic memory of his sister's demise, clinging to Sua on the precipice of a dam, he fights desperately to prevent her self-destructive plunge. In this poignant moment, she reveals her awareness of Woo-jin's long-standing fear, expressing remorse for nothing. Her serene demeanor compels him to finally relinquish his grip, forever altering the course of their intertwined destinies. In the confined space of the elevator, Woo-jin's moment of realization dawns upon him. Even after exacting his long-awaited revenge against Dae-su, he comprehends that his pain remains unaltered. It gradually clenches, as if grasping an intangible weapon, meticulously mimicking the motion of cocking an imaginary hammer. Then, in a heart-wrenching climax, the real gun finds its mark, leaving a chilling silence within the elevator's confines. In the epilogue, against the backdrop of a serene wintry landscape, our protagonist, Dae-su, finds himself at a crossroads. Tormented by a haunting secret, he embarks on a quest for solace. In a fascinating twist of fate, he turns to the very hypnotist previously engaged by another character, Woo-jin. Dae-su's voice silenced by his demons, he pens a heartfelt letter, hoping that the hypnotist holds the key to unlock the enigma that has held him captive. As Dae-su awakens, he finds himself abandoned by the hypnotist, disoriented and chilled to the bone. His struggle to reorient himself is palpable as he stumbles through his bewildering surroundings. Fate guides him to a chance encounter with Mi-do, and their hesitant embrace speaks volumes. In a gentle and tender tone, Mi-do confesses her deep affection for Dae-su, igniting a warm smile on his face. Yet, this smile swiftly transforms into a tortured grimace, hinting at a labyrinth of intricate and perhaps disconcerting emotions. Thank you for accompanying us through the profound journey in the story of Old Boy. See you soon, as we continue to unravel cinema's endless stories together.